All right. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, double honors to our apostles and our elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, man, from hearing this word, man, because that's all a part, all right, of the kingdom of heaven, all right, the kingdom of Israel being built, man. And that's what's happened right before the face of these heathens, man. You see? And that's what got these people in the uproar, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, all right, is grooming the judges for the next world right before their eyes, man. You see? And me and the brother, I got the brother, our warm, brother from Birmingham.
Hey,
you know, we down here in Memphis, man. Brothers down here breaking bread.
Hey, building,
man. You know, the kingdom is here, man. The house of David is here, man.
Hey, can I say too, you know, like the Lord is balanced, so everything is simultaneous.
Yep.
You know, as the Lord destroyed his kingdom, which when you go into the word destroy, is destruct, which means to take away structure. Simultaneously, the Lord is constructing Israel, man. You know, which construction, that's a compound word. Con meaning with, struck, going back to structure means structure. So as the Lord is taking the structure away from these devils, from the economical perspective, you know, the very woven fabric of this place is becoming unwoven, man. You know, the landscape.
Breaking down those spiritual strongholds.
Yeah, breaking down those spiritual strongholds. The you know, the highways, the roadways, the infrastructure being broken down. Simultaneously, the Lord is building up Jerusalem, man. You got it up.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 44 and 1. It said, "Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen." Because at the end of the day, it's all about the chosen nation, man. You know, everything that happens on the planet Earth, the chosen nation plays a big factor in that, man. You know, through Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, man. You know, every superpower that ever ruled the planet Earth, who did they have in captivity, man? All right, the children of Israel, man.
That's right.
You see? So at the end of the day, the children of Israel is always the center of attention on the planet Earth, man, whether they be in rulership or captivity, man. You know? But now, the Lord is finna get ready to make good on his promise, man, because we at the end of our captivity and we at the beginning of our kingdom, man. You know?
I got a quick precept. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6. In verse 2, it says, "For he said, I have heard thee in a time accepted, and in the day of salvation have I secured thee. Behold, now is the accepted time. Behold, now is the day of salvation."
Hey, because now everything is fulfilled, man. You see, all these prophecies are lined up to be fulfilled, man. Back to back to back, man, because now you have these nations that have these nuclear capabilities. All right, those arrows that prophesied when you go into Jeremiah, 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, man. You know, those arrows that were prophesied to destroy Babylon are prepared now. And being prepared as we speak, man. You see, the mark of the beast, RFID chip, that's here, man. You know, the devil to come down with great wrath. Everything is set up to be fulfilled. And then now we in the time of salvation, man. You see, now the Lord is hearing, like we went into the lesson yesterday, man. Now the Lord is hearing what we saying,
man. This is that accepted time.
You know? Because like you mad at your woman, you don't want to hear them apologies, man.
That's
You don't want to hear that shit now. You don't even want to hear that shit, man. I'm sorry and I won't do it. No, you don't want to hear that shit when it first jump off, man. You know? But after a while, now you might sit down and talk with them. You know, now you might start dealing again.
And then a lot of times you have a mediator. To say, hey man, won't y'all sit down, y'all work it out. And that's where Yahweh Shai come in, man. Yahweh Shai open up that portal, if you will, man. That line of communication, man, you know, to bring us back to our power. You know? So this is the time where the Lord reserved to build up Israel. And guess what? This is monumental, man. Like the birds, the fowls of the air, they see Israel being brought forth, you know? Every spirit on the planet Earth see that this is monumental. This, like the scriptures say, about how the welfare of the earth is the wise. Matter of fact,
welfare of the earth.
It can. It's in the Apocrypha. It can.
Get that, bro.
Can. Let's type that. Find that. because it's going to benefit every living creature on the planet Earth for Israel to be raised into power, man. Even you jakes that come up against us. You know, right now, you resist the spirit, you murmur against the men of the Lord, yet it's only for your own welfare that we are raised up. You know, you found it out?
This is Wisdom Solomon 6:24. But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world.
Right, and that's dealing with the elect, man. So this is the appointed time where the Lord has restored wisdom once more to the nation of Israel, starting with the elect, you know, the 144,000, the governing body. So that's the multitude of the wise. Read it again.
This is Wisdom Solomon 6:24. But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world, and a wise king is the upholding of the people.
Right. So, and that links up with 1 Samuel 2:8, where the Lord said, we are the pillars of the earth.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Which means the earth is going to be upheld by wisdom, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. And then you got to understand, you know, at the end of the day, when you see a business, when you see Walmart running, you know, you see the workers, the people in there on the cash register, you know, stocking the shelf, but it's people that you don't see that's making decisions, that's making that bitch stand up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So that's how it is. That's how it's going to be with Israel, man.
Yeah,
you know, because at the end of the day, it takes wisdom to run anything.
Yeah,
you know, it wouldn't make sense for the Lord to just throw us in the kingdom and we ain't got no wisdom.
Yeah,
you know? So the Lord is doing what? He's grooming us and giving us this wisdom, man.
Yeah, because when you think about it, the Lord gave each respective kingdom, nation, a certain amount of wisdom to rule. Like even you go back to ancient Egypt with Pharaoh, you know, they had their prognosticators they had the serpents, you know, with they went back and forth with Moses, you know. Even Esau, the Lord gave these devils the technology to rule in wickedness, you know. Nevertheless, it requires wisdom to rule. That's why the Lord said in that day he'll destroy the wise from the wise men out of Teman. That's a signet. That's a sign that Esau is falling out of rulership, because right now their wisdom is being taken.
He's making bad decisions.
Even on the level of these meteorologists, you know, so-called, they say it's gonna rain. It don't even rain the whole damn week, man. It rain on the day that, you know, that they said it wasn't gonna rain. You know?
Because if you go to jump in the same chapter to verse 20, and it says, Wisdom Solomon 6:20, therefore the desire of wisdom brings us to a kingdom, man. You know? So the wisdom that we getting, that we learning, and that we applying in our day to day, that's gonna be the same wisdom that the planet Earth finna have to apply to day, man. You know, and that's how we gonna rule the planet Earth with the righteousness of Yahweh Shema Shai. And the Lord gonna upgrade us, you know, and He gonna download a lot of wisdom within our spirit, man. You see? So at the end of the day, what we doing is not no light thing, man. You know, Jake look at it like, you know, just some Jakes who got, you know, Jakes that know the Bible. Just some niggas that know the Bible. I know the Lord is building the kingdom of heaven. What people are seeing is eternal, man.
Right. What you witnessing is your next rulers, man. You know? That's why Yahweh said the kingdom will not come with observation. Neither shall they say low here, low there, but the kingdom was within you. You know?
It wouldn't make no sense. All right, like I say, you know, Jake talking about building a kingdom within this kingdom. That would be done to actually set up an actual place, you know, and Esau still in power.
Man.
It
don't make sense.
It wouldn't make sense, man. He gonna come air strike the shit out of it. You know, it's gonna be over with, man. And then niggas they gonna run it based on black culture here.
Yeah, which promotes death, man, in itself. You know? So how could you prosper with black culture? You know,
this is Isaiah 44:2. It said, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou Jeshurun, whom I have chosen. And the Lord is helping now. That's why He bestowed upon us the spirit of truth, the spirit of prophecy, man. You see, confounding these people, man. You know, we making these people come up with all these stipulations for YouTube, man. All right, the spirit of Yahweh Shai, taking off Google Hangouts on air. What's doing that, man? We controlling the tempo. We got him changing up his game plans. That's how I used to coach Little League. And one thing when you got a coach, when he stopped doing what he usually do, when you make him get off his square, now he trying to change up and trying to adjust to what you doing. So now you got him backpedaling. And we got Esau backpedaling because the spirit of truth is here, and that's the Lord helping us, man.
That's right.
You know? And it says, verse 44, for I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, let you know that it's a certain lineage, all right? And he let you know who was the chosen, Israel. So who will be that seed? The seed of Israel. The 12 tribes, man. You know, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the confusion of face brothers we got amongst us, you know, because due to us being scattered. But that's that lineage that the Lord, he dealing with a lineage, man.
Hey, can I say too,
bro?
Well, it's heavy when you go into that word form. It really goes back into formulate. Like if you formulate a plan.
Yeah.
Now, when you look up that word, you know what word jump up in that definition? Preordained and predestination. When you look up that word right there, man. In Isaiah the 44th chapter, because this is from the beginning of time. We was designed to be rulers. We was designed to be rulers. You know, that's why when we finally sit on our throne, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, then let's back you up.
Yeah, let's look up there. Yeah, let's look up there. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a precept going to what you said.
Oh, Con.
Yeah,
that's
we get that word form.
Yeah, Con.
This is Psalms 122 and 5. For there are set thrones of judgments, the thrones of the house of David.
Woo! Come on. Oh, jump up where you jump up to the third verse, huh?
And it says, Psalm 122 and 3, Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compact together.
Hey, we see even this weekend, yeah, brothers coming together. We all join knitly together, man. Hey, any other so-called movement from Jake, it had holes in it, man. It was so-called chinks in the armor, man. Esau was able to penetrate it, you know, send somebody in, infiltrate it, throw some money at a couple of Jakes, and it'll all circle the drain, you know. But this the only one movement that Esau is confounded by, you know. So why? Because we compacted together. The Lord building us up. You know, that martyr, you can't be towed down. Hey, which is your house shot? That's that rock, you know.
Get that word form for
you. Yeah, come on, let's see what they got right here. Yeah.
It says, it's the word form in the Hebrew, and it's Yatazar, and it says form, fashion, frame.
Hey, that's building the house. We just read. You know, when you build something, you got to put the skeleton, you got to frame it. You know.
This I'm gonna get straight to the point. And then it say, look, it say, Israel as a people.
Woo!
And then it say to be predetermined, to be preordained.
See, to be predetermined, to be preordained, man. The Lord fashioned it. Oh, and that's what happens with any building of a house, right? It has to be a blueprint first. You don't just start building the house. You have to have a vision. You have to have certain pillars, a certain wood, a certain brick. So that means that before the house is built, it was predestined. What brick is going to be the porch or the stairway, or, you know?
It's already set out.
It's already set out. It ain't no any brick that's going to be in that house because it's already set forth, you know, predestined.
And then go from another angle, man. Since you going into that, you know, because right now everything is out of order because the wrong person, you know, is in the power seat, man.
That's right.
The Edomite, all right, is not a rightful ruler of anything, man. He's ruling for prophecy's sake and for our punishment, man. You know, but that's not the position that he's supposed to be in, man. You know, let's get that in Ecclesiastes 10.
Oh yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. I started at 5. It said, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler.
Woo! You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like this ain't right, man. Like, hold up, man. Did the Lord make a mistake here? You got
like it's an error.
Yeah, it's an error. Yeah, the wicked is ruling, man. You know? And the earth itself is coming up against this devil. That proves that he shouldn't be in power, man. The earth, when you read Genesis, the 4th chapter, is not yielding his strength to this damn devil. They spraying all these chemicals to make something as subtle as damn vegetables grow, man. That's a natural process with the earth, you know? Hey, all these tornadoes and hurricanes, that's not normal. That's why when you go into the time of Yahushua, it was a big deal when the sea was stirred up, when Yahushua had to calm the storms. But now people look at it like a tornado and a hurricane is just a normal thing, not understanding that that's the earth coming after these devils, man. You know?
Come on. Verse 6, it said, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Woo! And that's dealing with those of us who had this knowledge. Could you get just to prove that? Oh, that's a good one. But Romans 11 and 33.
11:33. Okay,
yep.
Come on.
Because what really dictates if you're rich or not is the wisdom you have, man. Scriptures tell you if you desire. With wisdom comes riches, rubies, gold, you know.
If you want the kingdom, you got to get the
wisdom. You got to have the wisdom.
That's what Solomon found out.
That was Solomon found out.
He was like,
that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Why would you want to pray for riches? And not have the wisdom?
Because you're going to lose the riches, man. He prayed for wisdom, and that's why he ended up the richest king of all time.
Yeah.
You know?
This is Romans 11:33. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High.
That's real riches right there. It trumps any resources on the planet Earth that proceeds to have any value, such as diamonds, oil, gold, women, whatever you perceive to have any value, wisdom. And we had to trade off for that. Everything. That's why we had to give up a lot of stuff for this wisdom, you know?
It said, how unsearchable are his judgment and his ways past finding out.
Yep. So that, matter of fact, you can read one more verse.
It said, for who have known the mind of the Lord, or who have been his counsel.
Right. So the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai exposed himself to certain men on the planet Earth, and that's the ones who he gave the blueprints to the rule, you know.
And it says, who have been his counsel. And you know, that he the source.
He the source. Can't nobody dictate or manipulate
or
the
chime
Lord.
in.
Yeah, chime in. Yeah,
I
that's
got
right.
a suggestion, right?
And even if the Lord allow you to do that, he put the spirit on you to do that. The angel, that's heavy when the Lord when the angel came up and said, I'll persuade Ramoth Gilead, I'll persuade who was that? King,
I do it such and such.
But the Lord made him come up with that, man. You know, prove that because the Lord said, how? When we know that nobody can't school the Lord, man. Let's show you how far gone Yahweh Shema Shai, man. His ways past finding out.
And like he got to dumb down to deal with us.
Yeah, it's all for his entertainment. He make you come out of him a certain way for his entertainment, man. Just to entertain him.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll get that in James too.
Yeah, come.
You know, because at the end of the day, we got the real riches, man. You see? It said, this is James 2:5. It said, hearken my beloved brethren. That's right. All right, the elect, the house of David, man, the beloved, man.
Oh, and that shows you that's a separation right there, man.
Yeah. It said, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith?
Wow, man, yeah.
You see?
Yeah, because that's how you get this truth, by faith, man. That's the trade-off,
the value of faith finna go up. Right now they can laugh at faith because they can wake up in the morning, go to Starbucks, go see the movie with their chick, and just everything gravy. Right. You know? But see, it's gonna come a time when all that shit not gonna be so, man.
The only commodity that's gonna get you through is faith, man. It ain't gonna be your money, it ain't gonna be dime. You gotta possess that resource of faith, you know?
And we rich in it.
And we rich in it, man.
We part of that number, man.
Yep. It's impossible to please the Most High without faith.
Yeah. It said, and the heirs of the kingdom, which he have promised to them that love him.
Yeah, see that? So we poor to the naked eye, but we rich in the spirit, man.
And everything go back to the kingdom, man.
Yep, everything go back. Yeah, that's right.
Lord is building up a kingdom, man. Yahweh Shai constantly talked about the kingdom.
The kingdom, yep.
He said the kingdom at hand.
Hey, that was the message. Preach, he's saying the kingdom of heaven is hand. It is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, you know?
You know? This is Isaiah 44 and 3. Read again. It said, for I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thy offspring. What is it? The spirit of truth, the spirit of prophecy. You know,
that's right.
The spirit of obedience. What the scripture saying, Baruch, I will give them eyes to see and ears to hear. That means to be obedient, to understand the word and be obedient.
Hey, because it's like if your chick mad with you, she's stomping around the house, slamming doors. You can't make it right unless she reveal to you what's wrong.
Yeah.
So the Lord revealed to us how to please him, man.
Yeah.
So they desire to please the Most High, you know, who they might call God or Jesus, whatever, because they know that connection with a higher power. But the Lord blocked them off from doing the things that please him, you know. So we found what it takes to please or to come into good graces with Yahweh Shema Shai. Oh, and another thing right there too, it says, I will pour out my spirit upon thy seed and my blessing. meaning the kingdom, man, because it intertwines together. You know, the inheritance. What proves that we're gonna inherit the kingdom is the fact that we got this knowledge. You know?
Let's prove that the Lord is dealing with the men again.
That's right.
You know, because we can call upon the name.
That's right. Yep.
You know, just by calling upon the name alone, that shows the Lord is dealing. Because like in Revelation, when they go into your house, Shai had a name that no man knew.
But
because they weren't calling it. It was a time we weren't calling on your house, Shai.
And that's ever too, because it said no man knew but himself, which we are Yahweh Shai. We the body of Yahweh Shai. Said no man knew but but himself. Ain't we him? He that is in me.
He the head.
Yeah. So no man know him but him. That's heavy. Because his spirit is in us. We are different. We are many Yahweh Shais, if you really think about it. You know?
His spirit is distributed to his elect. You know, why brother got different portions.
Different personalities.
It's just, we can't help what portion Yahweh Shai gave. We just
move with it.
But then the scriptures say, to whom much is given, much is required.
Right, yeah.
You know?
Yep, so, and Yahweh Shai, that by the Lord said, I will pour out myself unto them, pour out his spirit unto them. That's Yahweh Shai, because the Lord rightfully divine his word. This is a dinner. Everybody got a certain portion of the lamb. You know, he who eat unworthily of the lamb. That's dealing with these scriptures, man.
Verse 4, it said, and they shall spring up as among the grass as willows by the water courses, man.
Yeah, and that's these different camps, man. Because each camp, each YouTube channel, which that word channel is how you make water in irrigate. You channels, water channels, man. Everything spiritual. These are wells, man. Every camp that you see spring up is actually a well. You know, it actually say that. Oh yeah, yep.
Got something for you, because at the end of the day, you know, when you water something, you know, because first that seed started in the ground, you can't see it. You know, they're going back to Elder Albert Bivens. A lot of people weren't seeing, Elder Albert Bivens. They didn't see his face. They talk about him, they heard about him. But guess what happened? That water kept coming down. Guess what? It grew. It trickled down to our apostle Elder Day. Now you can see the plant now. See, when it was Elder Albert Bivens, you couldn't see the plant.
Yeah, that's bad. See,
like that seed that's in the ground. But you keep watering, eventually the bud will sprout up. And then it keep growing. Then it'll root out.
Then it makes itself manifest. But the source of it is not seen. That's bad.
Come on,
man. Yeah, that's bad right there. Woo.
Let's get this in. Sirach, prove your point, bro. You know, this is Sirach 24. I started 32, and it says, I started 30. It said this Sirach 24 and 30. I also came out as a brook from a river, and a conduit into a garden. I said, I will water my best garden, and will water abundantly my garden bed. And lo, my brook became a river, and my river became a sea.
See that, man? Hey, man. Hey, and that all links up. Hey, that go back to Ezekiel 37, the dry bones. You know, it was the what? Matter of fact, since you got that, man, let's get Isaiah. What's that? Isaiah. I think it's. Let me see something.
Is it 40?
Yep. I believe it's 40. 41. Yep. Try Isaiah 41 and 18.
41 and 18. Come. Isaiah 41 and 18. I will open rivers in high places and fountains in the midst of valleys. I will make the wilderness.
The valley of the dry bones, man. The Lord opened up these rivers in high places, man. You know, go ahead out.
And says, I will make the wilderness a pool of water, and the dry land springs of water. You know, and that's what the Lord did, man. Cause look at where we coming from. This is dry places, man. This is the damn desert, man. It's barren. It's spiritually barren, man.
No life.
You know, these places where Jake dwell is spiritually barren. But what has happened? The Lord done start watering his best garden, which is the elect. You know?
Yep.
They go back. We got some more on that. That was it on that.
Okay, let's go back. Then we get back to. Which, hey, that's how the spirit works, you know. Spirit, like, you know, like flow. The wind, yeah, you know, yeah. But it's all done to the edifying, which all this is the attributes of the men that you're going to see to be the next rulers here on the planet Earth, man. Yep. You know? Yep. It's like the step-by-step, the play-by-play. Yeah, go ahead.
It's Sirach 24:32. I will yet make doctrine to shine as the morning.
Woo.
And it says, and we'll send forth her light afar off.
Yeah, man.
And how we doing it? Through the tube,
yeah,
man.
Through the tube.
We sending this doctrine afar off.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, yep.
And it says, I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy and leave it to all ages forever. Behold, I have not labored for myself only, but for them that seek wisdom. You know? So at the end of the day, you know, this wisdom was left by our forefathers. And it's, oh man, it's bad because you know how the elites, they'll leave, you know, how to run the banking system to their offspring. And then guess what?
Powers and
cause they know about reincarnation, so they keep being born back into it. But see, with the wisdom, our forefathers left this, so we can keep born back into it. You know?
And we'll never fall off, man. We'll always be, it'll always be locked and loaded. We'll have the kingdom, you know. And there's wisdom right here, not conventional wisdom. This wisdom, you know, is a particular wisdom that is given on how to govern the planet Earth and beyond when you go into it, man. It's the glue that holds everything together, all right? So would you back in Psalm 44? Did you finish that?
Yeah,
Isaiah 44? Get Psalms 147 and 147 and 2.
This is book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 2. It said, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, doth build up Jerusalem.
Right, the Lord doth build up Jerusalem. That's the time we in, man. When you go into Amos, the Lord said, in that day, I will again build up the tabernacles of David, man. Which that's going to be the ruling, the governing body to rule over the planet Earth forever. Those men was designed to be kings right there. You know, so once a king get in this rightful lot, he ain't going nowhere, man.
Nah. Ain't no every election for
ain't no every election. He's designed to do what he do, man, and that's to rule, okay? That's how we were designed. We were designed just to rule. That's why you have people have a problem with us, because we have such a authoritative approach. Yet, to the naked eye, we don't have any power. So that's an insult to people. What the hell you think you ought to tell me what to do when you ain't not understanding? We really the kings, you know what I mean?
And that's why Jake be doing shit they be doing, because Jake get deprived.
Not
only deprived of women, but deprived of power. That's why Jake be doing anything for fame. You know? He had like
throw it all away. Just
Jake
ride around in a stolen car for a week, knowing it's gonna come to an end. But let me just maximize this moment. You know what I mean?
Jake deprived, man, but the elect understand it, and we finna get it back. Man.
Kind of in a major way.
Way, man.
We can't even really wrap our mind around what the Lord got prepared for us, man. You know, so read that again out.
It say, Psalm 147:2, the Lord doth build up Jerusalem. He gathereth together the outcasts of Israel.
Right, which goes into building the house. Like I brought up the analogy through the Spirit about you use certain stones. That's why when you read, that's the Spirit, Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, the time to cast away stones and the time to gather stones together. We those stones. We those lively stones that's being used to build up the house of David, the temple, man.
And every stone fit together.
Every stone fit together, man.
You know? I got one more.
Hey, so what you witnessing is monumental, man. The Lord is raising up, man. That's why through the Spirit, the Lord allowed us to go and take a glimpse into history, man. How far we fallen from grace, man. It'll take a miracle. I think even with the Willie Lynch and them devils that came together and conspired to keep us in obscurity, it was a lot of people that came across that information and said it would take a miracle, man, to for you to reverse, the ploys and the effects of the Willie Lynch and with the so-called white man. The trauma, Hey, it take a miracle. That's literally raising somebody from the dead. If somebody died and you raise them out of the grave, that's a miracle, man. So how much more on a spiritual level, man? Will you take somebody who finished, man? You know what I mean?
And the Lord told in Jeremiah, he said, ain't no healing wounds. Ain't no medicines, man.
Yeah, God.
You
know?
He
said you have been struck with the blow of an enemy.
Yep.
What was that? The sword.
Yeah, that's Willie Lynch.
Yeah. The sword.
Era, all
that.
And the Most High say, ain't no healing medicine.
Ain't no healing for that. Yeah.
Except Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, except Yahweh Shai.
You know.
Yep.
And this is
the Lord cut off a long disease.
Yep. This is Psalms 50:16. He said, "But unto the wicked the Most High saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?" You know, because when every king in Israel was supposed to rule by what? The law, the Bible.
That's right.
You know, that was the guide for you to rule your kingdom, your empire. You see, so the Most High, like the wicked, what the hell you doing? You in the wrong position. You know, this ain't your position. You not gonna rule with my law, statutes, and commandments. You know. And it's gonna say it, seeing that thou hatest instruction and casted my words behind thee. So what the fuck you doing? You know, that's like I'm the quarterback. I mean, I'm the coach. And my quarterback running his own goddamn playbook.
You just you know what that bag, you know what that proved too? In order for you to cast some away, that means you had to actually have it. So that's why we know that's talking about Esau, because they got these Bibles. They swear you in these inaugurations.
They got these the study of the Bible.
Study of the Bible. They go hard body into it.
They got the architecture. They actually got the artifacts.
The archaeologists, they dig, you know what I mean? And they go hard body to find out the Bible, so they guilty, man.
Yeah, they got some artifacts. If we seen, we'll do 10 lessons a day. So some of the shit they probably got.
They got the record book.
Yeah, when we seen that.
Yeah, you right.
We'll do 10 lessons a day, man. And that's why Esau gonna be punished like he punished, because you know this.
Devil,
he know what it is.
You know it's the truth, you know? Goddamn devil, man. Hey, that's why faith. That's why we got faith.
Yeah, we got the rich in faith.
We going, Esau should be going hard like this. But because they got the proof. Here it is. We ain't got tangible things, you know, but yet we risking our lives to push the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh on the planet Earth, man.
Yeah, Esau should be trying to cop a plea. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
He should be, only prophecy, he should be trying to upset, not going to war with the Most High, but trying to cop a plea. You know, if he had, but the Lord don't want the movie to play like that.
You devils finished.
Verse 18, it said, "When thou sawest a thief, thou contendest with him, and has been partaker."
You consented with a thief, right? A good example of that is Christopher Columbus. That was a fucking thief, yet you consented with him. You commemorated this devil in his damn near genocide of the natives, man. You know, and stealing his land over here. There's laws on that, man. You have to remove the landmarks, man.
Ancient.
This fucking devil, man, you got a lot to pay for, man. And you thumb your nose up at Yahweh by Shem Shai by, that's why you got these, I think that was Ryan, no, I was riding with the brother last night. We out here in Memphis, by the way, with the brothers. And the brothers showed me where they took down all these damn statues out here, man. Andrew Jackson, I think it was Andrew Jackson, one of these guys, right? But that's these devils trying to throw away the evidence, you know? But no, it's already written. You consented with a fucking thief, man.
And he on a $20 bill. So shit.
Now these devils might be wanting to crash the dollar because of that. You just brought some shit out then. These devils, we might be thinking it's something else. These devils like, no, we got to wipe away all the evidence. Let's crash the dollar.
That's why you talking about putting Harry Tubman on the
Oh, man, come on,
shit,
man.
Come on, man.
Devils, man, you running.
Come on, man.
You running in circles, man.
Hey,
the Most High snared you, man.
You got to see his name out there.
They're trying to throw away, trying to flip over the chessboard.
Because he glorified himself in the wickedness too much. You can't wipe it up.
You can't wipe it away, that's right.
You can't sweep this shit on the road. You got city's name out there. You got Jackson, Tennessee. You got Jackson, Mississippi.
And I saw shit, Hamilton. You know, man, come on, man. You fucking devils, man.
It says, "Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit."
Hey, and that's going into your laws.
Your history.
Your history.
You know,
that's right.
So he got everybody. He got everybody food.
The covering cast.
Hey,
it goes back to you, devil. All right, the paper trail goes back to you. The reason why you got a damn Hamite calling himself an African, or a Moabite calling himself Chinese, man. Ammon calling himself Japanese.
The forefathers of all these nations, they don't know what a goddamn Chinese is. The sons of Ham, you know, you couldn't go to ancient Egypt talking about I'm an Egyptian.
The fuck is that? That's Esau in his pride, man. And you know another thing too, they frame it deceit, right? That's why, you know what? Real quick, I know we wanted to
It's all good, bro. What you want to do?
The spirit. Isaiah, I think is that Isaiah 29:16. Surely you'll turn the thing upside down.
Yeah.
I want to get a little quick point through the spirit. Because when you frame something, that goes back to formulating. Remember when we went into the word form and said the frame?
Yep.
When you frame something, that's an outlook. Like, that's how you outlook something to be.
Yeah.
You know? So that when they say they frame, that's these devils. They write laws, legislations to try to offset how the Lord intended. And they're going to show you that right here.
Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not?
See, because these devils, they're in a roundabout way, they saying, look, the woman being in subjection under her man, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you were doing. I need to give her rights. Or the Lord said a homosexual, shouldn't exist. Or a man shouldn't lie with another man. These devils turn around and say, nah, you don't know what you're doing. They can. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding.
That's what they saying in a roundabout way. You fucking devils, man. Excuse me, man. And you actually saying that the Most High had no understanding because he framed some a certain way, but you said, no, it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
You know?
They're like if you drive off a dealership with the car and you pull over at the gas station and just start rearranging wires on the motherfucker, pulling the shit out. You know, doing the fuck you telling the dealership shit.
Yeah, no understanding.
Yeah,
the way he framed his work, he had no understanding. So you gonna reframe it, you know, and the shit gonna go off, and the one that framed it gonna say, "You motherfucker, what was you doing here, man? Why you got? That's pride too, man. Yep. So, now you can go back
to the song.
Yep. You know what? Since when Isaiah go back to one more, I think it's Isaiah 10 and 15.
10 and 15, come. This is Isaiah 10 and 15. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? So
the Lord is the one that's using you fucking devils to rise to power, man. Your pursuit of power was motivated by Yahweh Bashim outside. That's what the scripture says, shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth?
Yeah.
You rendered useless without Yahweh Bashim outside, you devils, man.
Come. They finna find out.
They gonna find out. Go ahead.
Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it, as if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up, or as if the staff should lift up itself as if it were no wood.
And that's you devils. You lift up yourself against the Most High, as if the Most High off for how he set and framed laws, legislations, and statutes and commandments to govern the planet Earth, man. For the whole entire planet Earth to benefit from the trees, the air, the water, the creepy crawling things, the fowls of the air, the beasts of the field, you know? That's why even other nations is going to be in a better position by us ruling.
And that's why the destruction going to be so bad for America.
Yep.
Esau, Edom, his whole infrastructure, the beast system, because the Most High had gave this nigga the leeway. He like, okay, since you that guy, since you that nigga, I'm gonna give you hundreds of years. Ain't nobody gonna be able to fuck with you. You gonna have control of the earth, the resources. I want you to build up your best shit.
You cried to me. If you go in Genesis 27 chapter, you cried talking about some blessing. You blame Jacob, saying, surely your name fits you. You know what I mean? He's no, you gave up your birthright. You did all that, so the Lord gave you that. And what you did, you fucked it up, man.
And so the Lord let you get all this power. You know, since you say, you know, you ready for your shot at godhood. Now you a god now. You know? That's why the Most High, when he seen Yahweh shot back, since Esau like that weapon play, he gonna show your ass some weapons, man.
Man, the Most High so beautiful.
Yeah, he gonna show your ass some weapons, man. He gonna let you see all that shit you done built up.
Yeah. That your little blessing was shit.
Yeah,
it was. Hey, the Lord snared you.
Yeah.
The Lord gave you a carnal weapon.
Yep.
The sword, you know.
Yep.
But the Lord gonna come back with a supernatural weapon, man.
And the kingdom that's gonna set the standard. That's gonna set the tempo in the kingdom. You know, the way that the Most High finna do this beast system, that's gonna set the tempo.
On the kingdom, because a lot of people think that's the end. That's only the beginning.
Yeah.
The destruction of America, it's a vast future, man, that's coming. So much so that when you people wake up, you're gonna still be trembling from the missiles.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why through the spirit, right, you see people, when it start raining, they start running to their cars.
Yeah.
It ain't like knives coming out the sky. Why you running from little rain? Water. Because in your spirit, you got destroyed in that, in the first destruction, man.
Yeah, that flood.
Your spirit still shook up by something as subtle as rain. You know? So in the kingdom, after the Lord fucked this place up, and you gonna come back in the kingdom, you gonna be still shook up from that, man. That's why the Ox said that destruction gonna set the tone.
It's gonna set the tone.
You gonna know, hey, this the elect over here. This hey, don't fuck around over here, man.
It's like with anything, man. You know, when you got, you know, a boxer or fighter that's just undefeated, been knocking folks out, and then a motherfucker come out of nowhere and beat the brakes off his ass, that set the tempo. You like, shit, and everything that he done did, his whole career, his legs, that shit gone.
It's gone,
That shit destroyed.
That's right.
You know? And that's how the Most High finna do, man. He finna run through Esau ass and all that, you know, World War I, World War II, and he did this, cause Esau got some stats out here.
Yeah, they do. That's
but see, the house shot finna bust all that up.
Bust that up. That stone, that stone.
This is Psalm 50:20 said, "Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
That's it.
These things hast thou done."
And this scripture, Salakia, this scripture right here, I know you get to some bad points. This scripture right here is being brought more and more to the light right now. These devils is about to get ready to slander. You ain't seen slander yet. These devils are going to be forced to use this technology where they can put words in your mouth. We briefly touched on it yesterday. They ain't got nothing on us because we coming with the truth and we in the light. We publicly, we ain't high. So these devils going to slander us.
We on the housetops.
Yeah, we on the housetops. Hey, you know, you sound like the kick in your door looking for you, looking under beds. Bitch, I'm on the housetop. Come get me. You know what I mean? So think about it, right? These devils, man, they're going to have to be forced to slander us, man. The accuser of thy brethren.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Who else is that?
Who else is that? You devils, man.
And it says, these things hast thou done, and thou kept silence. Because the prophets went out there in the 1800s, the 1700s. The Most High was keeping silent, letting you do your thing, letting you build up, let you be a superpower. You know? And it said, thou thought
you just, hey, man, brother, we learn every day. That was so bad right there. You right. That's like sitting back saying, do you? Do you? I ain't gonna interject. I ain't gonna tell you, pick that up. No, don't put that right there. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna sit back. Hey, how about you me outside? Bad, man. The water for that out through the spirit,
Hey, I'll praise you. How about you?
Hold on, y'all about you outside, Hey, that makes a whole lot of sense. You know, the Lord allows you devils to hang your fucking self, as they say. You know?
He said, thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. These devils got so comfortable, they like the Most High with it.
Yeah, that's right.
You know? They believe the lie, especially these lower level, they think that the Most High is actually Edomite, his son is Edomite.
The image of Cesare Borgia, they took it there.
Hey,
that's a capital offense.
Because Esau really be believing his own lies after a while.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Oh, that's why the scriptures say we have been, our fathers have
inherited lies.
Yeah, we have inherited lies, man.
And it says, thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Let's look up that just
which one?
Just for out of curiosity, order. Let's see if they get what they give us right there.
You know, and the Lord doing it right before these devil's eyes, man. That means at least they seeing this. We got the name, we got the knowledge, we got the history on their ass. You know, we got the prophecy. Lord, these elites, this is what they watch.
Hey, you know what? Since you said that, let me get this while you getting that. Before you get that, that's true. Because, hey, you got Jake that downplay us. You niggas on the corner with dresses. Hey, guess who take us serious, man? Those who seize control of the entire planet Earth, man. They the ones that take us serious. Real quick, I'm gonna grab this right quick before you get that definition. This is Wisdom of Solomon. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and I start at verse 14. He was made to reprove our thoughts, and you can break it down. He is grievous unto us, even to behold.
Hey, the elites hate seeing this, man.
That's right.
This is their number one nightmare right now, man. You know, because they know this is the end of everything that they done built, man. All that energy, all those resources that they put into deceiving the planet Earth is being undone and unraveled right before them through the spirit of Yahushua, man. You see? That's why the elites understand Yahushua, King Yahushua, man. You see, they know what Yahushua. Why Herod was trying to kill all they know what it is, man.
They've been trying to stop this king from having his rightful ownership to the entire planet Earth for ages.
But now his men popping up everywhere. All throughout your kingdom. That's a nightmare, man. Your enemy got your
sleeper cells.
Your enemy is popping up all throughout your kingdom. And you can't just really move on them like that. Because you know what's behind them.
And that proves, like you said, they got the real proof.
Yeah.
Them devils would have been came after us, man, if they didn't know that this was prophesied by Yahweh Shemel, you know?
Because what's keeping them at bay?
Yeah, that's right.
You know, if you a king, you got all this military, you got all this influence, you got all this power, technology. What's keeping them at bay?
That's right.
You know? Brothers out here chilling, grilling. Hey, while we chant,
man. Hey, that's right. I'm looking at the kingdom. I'm looking at brothers, man. No worries, man. Brothers out there chilling, barbecuing, sipping, got young, and Esau flipping over tables and shit. His pill bottles sprawled over the place. They get another alert. You know what I mean? They tripping, man.
Hey, you know Esau see it. Esau we going live, but then he got the satellite watching.
He got the insect camera, you know what I mean? Pulling up on brothers and shit. Brothers walking back from their car and shit, you know what I mean? Chilling, you know what I mean? Hey, that's why the Lord said, touch not mine anointed.
Do my prophet no harm, man. You know?
Hey, it said, he is grievous unto us even to behold, for his life is not like other men's.
Yep.
His ways are of another fashion.
Hey, our ways are another fashion because guess what happened?
Form again. They go back into that formulation to build, formulate.
Because now we going back into our true purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we not other fashion of these other jakes that's out here, all right, lost in the sauce, man. All right, that's worshiping the image of the beast, man.
Yeah. We were shaped and molded to be kings.
Yep.
So we don't have this approach as if we want to coexist with the devil. No, we got this attitude that we want to rule over you, damn devil. Esau ain't never experienced that.
And then eventually extinguish you devils, man.
Yep.
You know, because we don't want you in our kingdom eternal, man.
Yeah.
You got to be the fuck up out of here, man. See, your 1,000 years, that's going to balance everything out for the wickedness you done on earth.
Because it's going to be a long 1,000 years.
Yeah. You see? And then after that, man, your spirits are not needed, all right, in existence anymore, man.
Hey, that scripture's heavy. That what the Lord said, my way is not your way, my thoughts are not. You might say, well, hold up, Esau been ruling all that. But really, it's double, though, because, 400, 500 years, all this land suppression. Well, guess what? Add another 500 to that, give or take. That's 1,000 years, you know?
Yep. And it said, just
that
word,
the definition
order.
For order. God said, going to set us in order, right?
Before their eyes. It says, Arak. All right, in Hebrew is Arak. And it says, to arrange, to set or put or lay in order, to set in array, to prepare.
Hey, there I go again. Prepare, preordain.
Yep. It's an order, ordain, handle, to furnish, to esteem.
House of day.
To esteem. You know? And it says, to arrange or set or lay in order, arrange, state in order, to set forth. It's a legal case.
Hey, court is in session too. Oh, and that remind me of the we brought that out yesterday. The unfortunate widow.
Yeah.
Who presented our case to the judge. We present our case. We got you, devils, man. You have been found out to be guilty on all charges across the board, man.
Yep.
Straight up.
And the Lord finna deal with his people, man.
That's it.
And that's what we wanted to get into, man. You know, hey, the Spirit had us rolling, man. You know, hey.
This the Spirit made it come. Hey, and that's it. That was that.
Yeah, that was it on that.
Yeah. Hey, man. So, you got anything else on that?
Nah, that was it, bro.
Hey, man, that was beautiful. We kind of ran a little long, but we can't quench the spirit. You know, spirit of Yahweh is heavy right now. Right now, we watching. We seeing monumental times right now. We just fortunate to be a part of this, man. You know, so you got it out.
Hey, with that, you know, we hope brothers and sisters edified once again, man. You know, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem, Rakakwadash. You know, hey. The Lord is building. Hey, whatever Esau can't stop this, man.
That's right.
You know, so at the end of the day, whether we live or die in this truth, man, the word of the Lord gonna be fulfilled, man. All right, and we living in a time where the house of David has been built up, the eternal government of the planet Earth, man.
That's right.
And that's how you gotta think, man, because that's what's gonna keep you motivated and pushing and moving, man. You know.
because if you ain't got that type of faith, you ain't gonna endure it. You gotta really believe that this is gonna happen, man. At some point, you gonna fall off if you ain't really understand the magnitude of this moment right now, man.
Yeah, when you get in that, and when you get in that jam, when you in that concentration camp, you gotta have the mindset. You gotta have the mindset. Oh, this. I gotta drink this cup before I become a joint heir. And drink the cup, whatever it is.
That's it. Drink that cup. Hey, when that cup is in front of your face, I done experienced that. Hey, you about to leave out. It is actually happened to me. That you leave out the club. They say, you can't walk out with the cup. You gotta kill it. It's a moment of pulling yourself together and go ahead and drinking that fucking cup, man.
And that's what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do.
Hey, but we know it's on the other side through faith, man, because we rich in faith, man. But hey, Shalom.
Shalom.